When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will get first crack at it today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to throw, it's Mims. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. So Kent State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He lets one fly deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Flashes are on the move.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really
wide open spaces. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown fever. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to start the drive with a pass. got his man downfield. There he goes. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. The golden flashes are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, golden flashes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they can pick off. What a play to set him up.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
On the run, deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Bradley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you could tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single...
There he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the golden flashes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Uncorks one. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Mims. He's going to lose a yard on that one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time.
Turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The golden flashes after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Shabera. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Miranda. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Miranda. And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The golden flashes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's...
Touchdown, golden flashes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Back to throw, it's Mims.
Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. The give to the tailback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Kent State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Mims. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Shabera. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mims. Got his man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Looking left. That pass is incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dorsey. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Rifles it down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Mims. He's got him this time. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
It's on target and complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Trying play action. He fires one deep over the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. And the Golden Flashes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He doesn't...
Touchdown, Kent State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you had been.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The give on the option. Spins away from the defense. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Dropping back, it's Mims. Makes the grab. Plows through the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarter.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Beavers line up to punt it away.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got a little space. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Shabera. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're looking for an advantage to the right. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and depleting the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the...
Makes a grab past the marker. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. San Jose State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the Silicon Valley. That's how much they took that crowd out of it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll just down it right there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just breaks into the open. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Kill.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories.